Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a great day. Great Guild Wars session. We're talking Season 12, Round 5. Going up against ProjectFish here. Now, ProjectFish actually came out swinging. They came out swinging. But at the end of the day, we've just got a few more veteran players than them. ProjectFish, I don't know about the name, guys. A fish, you know what a fish is? A fish is like someone new, someone who's learning. You guys are more like tarpon. You know, you're not a whale, but you can hit the gate running. So, I don't know. You guys aren't fish. You guys aren't new. You guys are like, you should be Project Tarpon or something like that. Anyways, no disrespect, guys. You did great. This was a juicy round, though. Holy. Their defenses were deceivingly strong for what they were. I failed a couple of my attacks. And I know Tishka here had a couple of pretty good teams. The cultist team, without the Ireless and the cultist team, they really do fall apart. You'd almost have better luck running Carnelian and the Cyrus team, stuff like that. But anyways, I went 10-0. 10-0 here. A couple people tried to attack Team 1, but mostly Team 2 here. Yeah, Tishka was the first one, so I thought I would go at Tishka here, and yeah, we'll start here because it was a good place to start. So yeah, he got a bunch of us. I thought with the position of Valara here, I knew that once Nazal's ult was gone, there'd be ample time to take Cyrus out. Now, my Shadow Keepers hit for about 50k. So I figured for them, 200k, they hit fast. Valara's not even going to get into that mix. The problem was, and I timed it perfect, see that? The explosion, and basically they're there for the maximum amount of time. But the damage reduction that Ireless provides, as well as that Templar, I should have used a magic tank, because if there was 4 of them hitting there, they may have had a chance. Like, they did a lot of damage there. And then I just Hail Mary send the dogs, and that was, kind of the right idea where I was bringing in the archers, because I know Greed and Valara and Nazar, that the kind of CC there, I just use Nazar and Boreas, and my CC is pretty clutch. The CC here I knew would have been a problem. And yeah, they got Tegon, they got Anarius, they got X, they got an Asnaboy. Oh man, deceptively strong team. But you need, at the end of the day, you need to bring in the epic archers. You need them to take out Greed, Nazar. Just time it for when the tank goes down. It shouldn't have been the hardest to kill the tank. I probably should have brought the Fiends in too. I'm just trying to be fancy. Whatever. Sir comes along and avenges us all. Tries to show everyone the way, but everyone's demon soldiers differ. But pretty much a perfect stack up with a Fiend. You still got one bug there, but that's okay, right? Valara's not doing the pushback, and Greed is doing as slow as Nazar's doing the stuns, but the Fiends are finding their way to attack. Again, another really nice stack up. There goes Cyrus, and brings out the archers. And there goes Greed, the biggest problem. And there goes Valara. So really, really well timed, and everything worked out with the Fiend to where the Fiend took out Valara. I think even if Valara were to just focus on the Fiend, it still would have worked out. But really nice win, sir. Well done. And yeah, here is Tishka's second team. I mean, you could probably come in here with Captain Ma also, and Ma's gonna take out Ezrith and Boreas. So some definite placement issues, and at the end of the day, no rage regen. And I mean, once you double tap a couple times with the Fiends, it's all over. Pretty much you need Ireless to run these cultist teams. And Valesi's minions there, I mean, they're all out of attack, so secure to win. And then Sir also takes down this crazy cracked Arbiter team. So really, you're not killing Catagrim here unless you're super, super lucky or Catagrim's in really crap gear. But these Frost Guardians level 5, you'll notice everybody freezes sooner or later. And they freeze, there goes the ult, right? There's Nazov frozen, little less damage. Sends through the dogs, and everybody pretty much frozen again. Just oh, disgusting, right? So pretty much made me want to level up my soldiers. I think my dogs are level 4, my guardians are level 3, something like that. I've been saving up my shards, my Lego shards for level 8 fiends, but I don't know. These Catagrim teams, Arbiter teams, I mean, Valara also probably get frozen there, but where are you going to place her? Yeah, pretty nice win. Here's a nice one. MDK brings in the Fiends with the Rats, level 5 Rats. They sure do work well when you use them properly. When you send them so that they're not just while the Fiend's recuperating. And these Lady A teams can be an issue. They're one of the only teams you can successfully run without the Ireless. But yeah, you'll see the Rats come down. There's Brokir's passive. The Rats heal, and the Fiends make it through. I mean, the Fiends may have made it through, but they may have needed 1 or 2 more hits, and they would have gotten that 1 or 2 more hits because of those Rats. So, pretty cool. Everything worked out. Has the Fiend to get there. Baits Lady A's passive. Runs the Golden Guards in. Everybody's alt's baited. And yeah, nice win, man. Nice win. Here was an Ireless team. Now, Ireless with Valar, Ingrid, Pope, and Torador. I know I can take down Toro, so I'm pretty confident with attacking these types of teams, especially now I've awakened my Ezrith a little bit, so I've kind of got the BP that I need, but I do need another awakening in him. But fairly confident that without anti-heal or anything like that, and that Fiend manages to take out Valar. So pretty smooth run. And then yeah, I just do the shield walks. I just do the shield, the magic tank walk right to the portal. That way you can bring in, like if it was Catagrim, you'd need the bugs and the beholders, and you would want the fools as well. So you don't have the option to bring in the dogs or the golden guards. So just do the tank walk is pretty successful. Secure the win. This guy's using Captain Reeve in an Ireless Arbiter team. And yep, pretty much don't need the Fool here. And sometimes it's better to have the cost, especially if Reeve's throwing around his stuns or whatever he's doing. But he goes down pretty easy. So I'm not sure what kind of gear he was in. But if that's how Captain Reeve works, then maybe we should think twice about using them. Anyways, beholders get there. They get there. That's about it. Secures the win. This one here was really cool. I really like this. I had some issues with the count of how to bait the count or what to do with the count. This actually works really nice, bringing in the Frost Fool instead of the Lego Fool, because there goes the count's alt, and he actually regains rage regen quite well. But you'll notice the anti-healing procs and tops up before he ults, which is perfect. And look at the damage that the count is doing. I don't know if they shadow buffed him or if they just fixed something that was wrong with him in the first place or what, but he's so super strong now. Like he'll one shot the fiends from if they've only got a 4-stack in him, they'll go from full health to empty health pretty much just with him. So really cool. Inarius shows us the way. Great strategy. Secures the win. Beebs here. Baiting the ults. Garnets. And he hits Ingrid before or while Lily's not in her ult, which is key there. And yeah, just runs in the dogs. Boom. Ha ha ha. Yeah, beeves. Ha ha. Scares the win. Dirty little wins. I love watching those. Nice job. Yami goes up against ESO team, Nasty as Lord, using Ireless, Brokir. The thing with Brokir is you need to build him so well that it's hard to proc his passive. Now, I mean, the fiends are there stacked up, proc their healing, everything kind of works out. Now you just need the good RNG. There's Ireless passive, there's his passive. So it can happen fast. When it happens, double tap is all it really takes. And lucks out. Takes out pretty much the whole team just in time. I mean, the dogs would have made it. Dogs would have made it anyway, so. Takes down an Ireless team. Nice. Here's a win. Oh, here's this count. Now, oh man, I used the Frost Fool here, so this is where I'll probably start using Inarius' strategy, because there's just not enough time. But if you look and the count, okay, well that fiend was kind of almost dead. That fiend was kind of, but this one here, I mean, the count pretty much just nukes them. I mean, you think Ingrid would have stacked up the fiend. Anyways, that was a tough loss. That was a tough loss. Count just seems super strong these days. I don't know what's going on. And I lost to the other team too. Anyways, Beebs does as Beebs does. Now, I haven't picked my Lord yet because I'm saving up a few chests. I'm gonna go pull a whole bunch of chests, demon chests, and see if I can't get lucky with the Chaos Lord or Lady Gaga, the Blood Oath Queen here. But yeah, even look at the damage the Count and Nazar's doing. I mean, with the Fool here, you're not taking her out, but Beebs does as Beebs does. Sends the bombs, and look at this. Boom! Everybody die in 3 bugs. Picture perfect. Beebs secures the win. Nice, buddy. Nice. And then his team 1. Eunomia is a very good healer. She seems to provide some rage regen. I don't have her. I've never even really tested her or seen what she's all about. I thought she was ireless when I first attacked this team, and that's why when Chad here went down, I was so much surprised. But if you'll see, my Fiend didn't even get stacked up all the way there, so there's my first mistake, right? And everybody here is just hitting hard. But then Chad goes down. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how did he go down? Unfortunately, we needed that Fiend to make it to the portal to get the win here. And also, what we should have done is sent the Beholders and then the dogs. I mean, there's so much more here that I should have done. I mean, nobody's on the map, so can only blame myself for not winning this one. I had it in the bag. Get the elbow, unfortunately. Here's another one. This one, or did we? Oh no, this is this one they're bringing Erlang in. This must have been a newer one. Or I didn't notice this. This is the first time I'm watching this, so what do we got here? Sends the Frost Guardians, alright. Doubles them up. I guess with Erlang instead of Lara, like, you're not really worried. And look at that. Everybody freezes. Everybody freezes. And then he sends in the dogs. Wow. Pope really close to taking those dogs out, though. But I think the captain would have made it through. Anyways, Sir is killing it this round. Killing it, bro. Yeah. Scares a win. This one here, surprisingly, that's what I'll say about these guys. Surprisingly strong second teams, like teams that they're not using an ireless Catagrim or an ireless Brokir or Full Arbiter or whatever the case might be, was the ESO with the Greed. It would be nice to place Greed one tile up, so he's got a bit better range, but he still works really well here. And the Fiend makes it through, but Valara and Greed's still there. So I mean, it's not game over at the end of the day. I mean, this Fiend could not make it through, but yeah, I pushed the dogs through and they make it. But the whole Valara Greed combination, I do like it. It has a future, I think, in this season. Anyways, I was scared to win. Yeah, okay, so we will go into my defenses. So, if you've been watching my Guild Wars videos and you guys managed to catch the Team 2, I changed it around a bit. I did message in the chat through the video link, but in case some of y'all missed that, this is the new way I set up my second team. Everybody kind of gets the orb, other than Carnelian, and things are good. So, bunch of people attacked me here. We'll go to kind of the last couple because they learned the most from everybody else. But they just couldn't quite crack it. They come close. They come close. Now, Pareus is just such a champ, you know? Especially if he gets the good RNG with his exclusive artifact. And here they kind of messed up at the end of the day. So, not the best. Not the best. But the Fiends wouldn't be getting the shield anyway. It would be Lady Gaga here that's getting the shield. So, you might almost want to consider saving up or saving this Blood Oath Queen for the end of the fight. Like, worry about taking out the tank and then send her. You know what I mean? Because she'll just clear the map and she's 2 points. So you only have to get one Fiend in. So you don't even need to bring in dogs or golden guards anymore if you ought her. But one of these was super close. Super close. Might have even been this. Oh no, this guy tried the Chaos Captain. Oh, this is the wrong team. Oh well, we'll show you this team. Pretty much, I mean, Malvira. And Numera. I mean, this whole team just synergizes so well. Numera's got great single target damage, as well as her ult can target the fools. That on even when the fools are like in between her maximum ult range, so she can take out the fools. And these Fiends need some awfully good RNG, and they need to be in front of Malvira for an awfully long time. So he does it right there. He sends off the Fiends and then the Beholders, because if not, Malvira will suck in the Beholders and the Fiends won't get stacked up. Only problem there is there's too much damage going down range, and yeah, doesn't quite make it to court. But it might have even... Now he's bringing in blue for physical, gold for magic, I believe is how it works. So he's canceling. So there was one before him brought in the magic, so he brings in the physical, so mitigating Nazaw's damage. And Nazaw in that spot there too. She's hitting that back rank, so the Fool's not even getting a chance, really. And also, without the crazy... Oh yeah, this is the one. Makes it through. Look at this. The Fiend stacks up. But look how long that orb's staying on Nazaw. Look at this. Oh! And you know the worst thing about it? The worst thing about it? But Brea's still just a champ. His CC and everything, his damage is just super great, right? Look at that. Nothing makes it through. Nothing makes it through. So, the brutal thing about this is my Boreas artifact is, I think, level 12 or 14. If it was max level, that Fiend wouldn't have made it. The Fiend would have went down. Also, but I guess, again, if the Fiend was level 7... it probably would have made it to the portal. So, somewhat effective. Super close though, right? Isn't that a crazy fight? Yeah. Drakosha, Tishka. We'll go through one more here. Oh, he tries the flyers. Oh yeah, because before, this is a good one. The golden or the LGs were like, it's kryptonite. When I had this team on the left side of the map, the LGs were, it's kryptonite. Now he sends the golden guards. I don't know why or what. Maybe it was just an attack plan that they had saved up and they're just trying to save some time. But when you send that one off and he hits Cyrus, it activates Hollow's ult, and it's all game over from there, basically. So, I mean, the only way that not the only way. The easiest way to beat this team is to bait the alts in a way that you don't bait hollows alt, but it's easier said than done. And it takes a slot, so that's about it. That's about all. That's what we got today for y'all. So, really happy with my setups here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool hollow setup. I mean, Nazar, Boreas. Way to go, guys. You held it down. That's about it. That's about all. Yeah. As always, you stayed till the end. I appreciate your time.